Come Home is about as close as this EP gets to a love song.
That was one of those just instant, like I loved that song.
Come Home is my favorite song on the EP.
Where you're on the road a little bit and you're kind of away from home more than you intended to be, or you have to be here for this or that, and you're missing time at home.
John Hughes kind of feel like teenage movie, kind of a romance. There's a lot of, you know, love themes in there.
I just absolutely love it. It's got such a cool, like, 80s vibe. And the drums were frustrating, if I'm being honest.
I wrote the instrumental riff on actually this keyboard right here. I don't know if you can see it in frame. It's kind of the corner right here. And that's what we recorded it on. Written and recorded on the same keyboard, which hardly ever happens. It was super cool to do that.
And so I just kind of almost wanted to play guitar parts that felt like you were watching that like 80s teen movie. Kind of that first love crush kind of feeling.
Took a lot of takes, and I would do some things I liked and some things I didn't, and was probably being a little hard on myself and a little too picky, but it was well worth it.
That riff, it just came to me, and I remember playing that over and over and over at home and just feeling like there's got to be something that goes with this.
It's the whammy pedal, a bunch of reverb, just some octaves, just pulling that real bright chord and then sweeping up to like one octave of the notes.
The verses and chorus I wanted to keep very open, you know, pretty tight grooves, but not too much on the kick drum, which sometimes I want to do a lot of kick stuff and you have to know when a song needs it and when a song doesn't.
I remember sitting in the parking lot at a Bob Evans restaurant. I think I was going to get breakfast with my mother.
When you drop the octave back down and kind of almost softly echo what just happened.
The bass actually kind of takes like lead of the rhythm, like we do that do 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 boom 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 boom.
And so I had my notes open on my phone and I just typed out the remainder of the lyrics, and that was ultimately what stuck.
Just kind of keeping that vibe of like keeping a memory.
So we kept the hi-hats a little, just with a little so that was nice, a little crunch, a little splash.
I got what I wanted out of the vocal performance. You know, it's very intimate at times and it has kind of a yearning sense at times.
Did the same thing that I did kind of on Waves, is just layering these octaves on the guitar and just playing these big suspended chords and just making this like sparkle over the whole thing.
The fills I was extremely picky on. So I wanted like the pre-chorus fill to kind of build each time. So the verse was like the second time throw the tom in there, and
the whole thing just feels very big and 80s, and I feel like it kind of has that sort of love song typical structure to it as far as the synthesizers go. But you know, there's a nice pad going on.
For that song, I really wanted to play at the whole emotion, the vibe, and the story that Zach was kind of trying to tell through all of that. I
was super picky on after the first chorus. We did da 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 da. I really wanted that to.
It starts off the song with one of those bigger hits, and you just kind of hear them throughout. And I don't even know what chord it was. I think it was something I found in the moment. It's probably like an E major, add the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 7th, and 9th. Like everything is in there. But it just ended up really giving the song such a cool texture.
There's not a whole lot of flashy stuff going on in it. It was a lot of texture and like playing what the song needed.
There's something really gripping about it, and I feel like we did a really solid job instrumentally, like bringing that together.
It's that imperfection, right? So songs live in the imperfection, because if they were perfect, what the heck would you do with them? You know, the piano just, I can't think of a better word, it just stumbles into the track.
This little guitar run that runs up the neck, that each time it was like I wanted it to sound just a little bit more aggressive.
So yeah, Come Home. It's great. I love it. Okay, bye.
Thanks for listening, guys. Really appreciate it. And if any of you guys are guitar nerds or anything out there, reach out to us on Instagram. We're definitely down to chat anytime. Yeah.
All right, we'll call it. That's a wrap.